Hi, it's Peggy Lee, and I'm going to show you today how I created this exclusive card from Close to My Heart's new beautiful tree stamp set from Close to My Heart. It's C1559. It's Always Grateful, Seasons in Nature, and it's a beautiful stamp set. So I'm going to show you how I did this card right now. So let's set this aside. Okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our card base, and this is cocoa, and it's cut 4 by 12, and we're going to fold it in half and get my bone folder. Okay, and then we're going to take our little sanding block that we sell at Close to My Heart, and we're going to just rub off the edges. I really like the distressed look. Okay, really pretty. And then so for our card, we need our card base. We need one for the tree, which is 3.5 by 3.5 colonial white. And then we have for the inside, which is 3 by 4. And that's going to fit on the inside of our card, just like that, for a place to write. And then we have 2 pieces of decorative paper, which is our B&T paper, and that's going to go down here on the edge, down here on the bottom like that. And we have a piece of twine, and we have a button. So let's get started. So we'll set this stuff aside. So we're going to start with the 3.5 by 3.5 piece. We're going to take our stamp. We're going to take our cushion that comes with the stamp set. Put that underneath it. That helps us stamp. We're going to take this tree right here off the carrier sheet. It comes off really easily. We're going to grab a block, a clear acrylic block, and we're going to stamp the tree on there. Okay, just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab we're going to grab our barn red, our honey, and our autumn terracotta. We're going to grab our little sponges for each of the colors. Okay. We're also going to grab chocolate ink. We're going to need that as well. So we're going to open each one of these up. Okay. You're going to want to start from your lightest to your darkest after we do the tree trunk. Okay. So we're going to get all of our ink pads open and ready to go. Okay. They each have a little sponge in front of them. We have a dauber for that. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we're going to ink our, we're going to create our fall leaves, our fall colors, with using sponging technique onto the stamp itself. So first I'm going to take a sponge dauber, and I'm going to go into the chocolate, and I'm going to do this on here so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to stamp it right onto the tree trunk, and I did it about 3 or 4 times, and I really gave it a really good pressure. Okay, that looks about right. Alright, now I'm going to go into the honey with my sponge, and I'm just going to dab here and there. Now I'm more of a yellow person than I am, red. So now I'm going to take autumn terracotta, which is like a dark orange, like a rust color. It's really pretty. And I'm just tapping it here and there. Okay. And then lastly, it's going to be barn red, which is that really pretty deep red that we see, like that really dark amber color. Put that all over. You can lift up your stamp to see where you might need more ink. Okay. Now we're going to huff on it. Huffing is where I'm blowing onto the stamp to refreshen, re-wet, re-moist the ink. Okay, and now we're going to stamp straight down. Okay, good even pressure, and pull up. Ooh, look how pretty. It's so pretty. Look at that. That is just so pretty. Beautiful. So while we have our inks out, we're going to, on this stamp set, it's there's different things that you can do. I'm going to use Autumn, and we're going to use a smaller clear acrylic block. We're going to lay my stamp on my Close to My Heart mat, Versamat, so I can get a really good image, and it's lined up really well. I'm going to stamp that in chocolate, and we're going to stamp right underneath the tree. Perfect. Love it. Alright, while we have our inks out, I'm going to grab our centerpiece for our Close to My Heart inside our card, and I'm going to use this stamp set that says Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Love that stamp set. It's just such an awesome stamp set. Same thing, I'm going to lay it down, face down, okay, and I'm just going to stamp, and we'll get it on there. I'm going to do the same color in the chocolate, and I'm going to stamp that right in the middle, just like that. Perfect. So now, I'm going to push these stamp sets out. We're going to use just chocolate, and I'm going to distress my edges. I'm going to ink all my edges of all my pieces really fast. I mean, you don't have to be too crazy with this. Okay, so that's the centerpiece. And I got quite a bit ink on my dauber, so I'm just going to keep on going here. And it's up to you. Some people like heavy inking, some people don't. Okay, so that piece is done. We're also going to take our card. We're going to ink up our card, and I go really lightly because I want to see the white showing through as well. Okay, I'm going to set this here. Going to grab my little tiny B&T paper, and this is from the Huntington Autumn's paper line that's in the book. Okay, same thing, we're going to do the red. We're going to ink up the edges of the red. Alright, now we're going to put this together. And I just realized that I have to get a tape runner. Be right back. Sorry about that. I put my tape stuff away, and I needed it for my video. Don't you ever do that? Clean up your mess and then realize you need it. So I'm going to add some Tombow adhesive tape, and we're just going to add it. This is a really quick card. It's really fast. It's so pretty. Would make a great Thanksgiving card. And we're going to put this. And what's nice about this Versamat is you can use it to line up your card. To make sure that you have it lined up so it's not crooked. So there we go. We're going to do this one. Set that one into the center. Just like that. And we're going to put this on the inside of the card for our greeting. Okay, we're going to open that up. And we're just going to put that in the center. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to add our twine and our button. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread one side of the button, and then I'm going to thread the other side of the button before I even stick it onto my card base. Okay, so we're going to get that in there. Now we're going to open up our card base so we can get the twine going around our card. Okay, just like that. And we're going to pull the button down to the closure. Okay, just like that. We're going to tie a knot. Hope I'm in frame, sorry. Tie it in a knot, and we're going to tie a bow. And I have a lot of twine here because these were leftover pieces from, I had a card class the other night, so my girls in my card class got to make this card. So it's kind of fun and cool. So we're just going to cut off this extra twine. And there we have it. A cute little autumn card made with the beautiful Grateful stamp set. Thanks for watching.